See these trucks right here? There's another one right there. This is my first live rant because this actually drives me up the wall every time I drive home from work. See, this is Pennsylvania. We're supposed to be remote hicks that don't have that much traffic on our highways. I mean, you can look around even though it's dark. You don't see any lights or businesses or anything. There's another truck going. This is what the fracking industry does to your town. You see this thing I'm coming up on right here? Even though it doesn't look that good in this camera, this is a terrorist up here that I'm going to pass. And why do I call this guy a terrorist? Because everything this guy's hauling in this truck up here, whether it's residual waste or fresh water, the water will never be used again, ever. So this guy right here is participating in contaminating drinking water, and oh, shocking that there is another one in front of them, because this is all they do all day long, is take water from the rivers, like this asshole right here. Hey, fuck you! And, well, see, now you can see him going by. I kind of don't think I aimed it when I yelled at him. But, see, that what this guy's doing is taking water from the rivers that we get our drinking water out of, and then is injecting it with toluene and benzene and all sorts of other carcinogens and cancer-causing agents, and, shooting it into the ground to extract natural gas, which they then sell to the Chinese, and not us. So even the natural gas we use is not. Now look at this right here. See in here? That's a terrorist den. We might as well just call that a mosque. See all those assholes in there? 20 some of them. Fucking kill yourself, asshole. But there you go. See right over here? This is a Frackers den too. I don't eat in that place because there's always a white little truck like that little piece of shit you just saw there. And what that does is that houses terrorists that work. But regardless, that's what these people are doing. They're taking our fucking water, they're injecting it with cancer-causing agents, and then they're injecting it into the ground to make money off the Chinese, and they, you know, say that they give it to our area and we heat our houses with it. No. None of the gas from the Marcellus Shale region actually gets used in Pennsylvania houses or homes. They get used by Chinese. And when I would leave work and come home, there would be nobody on the road. Like, nobody in the highway. But as you can see, there's a fucking Texan right there that just went down the other way. You can always tell by the big-ass redneck inbred truck. But it just makes me wonder how long it's going to be until the people of Pennsylvania stand up to these terrorists and kick them out of the state. Nobody wants them here. However, they're here because they have our worthless politicians in their pocket, because they're big oil companies and they have a lot of money to throw around. But when is enough enough? One thing that people might consider, because everyone, you know, the religious topic, oh my God, how could I say something like this? But a lot of religions, like the Bible, for example, predict that the end of the world will come and the world will burn up. And if you think about it, what they're injecting into this water, I mean, did you see the 2 trucks and the 20 that were sitting there at the beginning of this video? Think how many gallons of water a day these fucking Texan pieces of shit are contaminating with cancer-causing agents. Millions of gallons of water a day, and nobody rises up to do a damn thing about it. Nobody. And that water can never be used to put out fires, and it can never be drank again. There is no decontaminating it once they inject it with these chemicals. So think about that for a while. The world will burn up. And another great thing is, you see the road I'm driving as I'm holding this camera in front of me, is I the taxpayer, and we the taxpayers of Pennsylvania, will be paying to repair the roads that these trucks drive over 20,000 times a day from fracking too, because we pay for it. They don't. That's how the law is in Pennsylvania. We should have to pay for it. And what is this fuck stick right here? Is this another frack hole? There you go. There he's hauling the natural gas. That's not a recycling bin. That's actually a natural gas bin. It's a shame that, you know, I have a girlfriend, so I have something to live for, and I wouldn't want to hurt my parents, but nothing would, you know, excite me more than to just drive this car right into the side of that natural gas fucking truck and take that son of a bitch out. And I will end this video in a second, but I think that I'm going to be able to show you another great thing here. which is, maybe not. I thought this guy was going to do the usual Texan. See, these inbred fuckers, they don't respect Pennsylvania law, and they drive 80 mile an hour and 60 mile an hour zones and stuff like that. They're just a general hazard to anything around them. And I don't want them here. Texans belong in Texas. They don't fucking belong in our state. They're terrorists. There's a reason that most of them come from Texas. It probably has something to do with Texas having the lowest high school graduation rate. I think they have the highest dropout rate, which is what that should imply, but that might be some of it. They probably can't read or think for themselves or anything, which is why they think that shooting carcinogens into the ground to make money is a good idea. Only a fucking dumb inbred would think something like that. But here, come on and pass me, redneck. I see your big old truck here coming past me. Then I'll show this in the camera, and then I'll end my live rant. But this is for everyone that was complaining about me not ranting enough on my Facebook page. But his status is unknown. He has a Pennsylvania license plate, but it don't matter if your license plate says Pennsylvania or Texas or whatever the hell it says on it. If you're a fracker, you're an enemy to this earth, and you should be removed from it instantly. This is just getting out of hand. Like, this area is beautiful. It's a shame that it's not daylight right now, and you can see all the natural beauty that Pennsylvania has to offer, the forests and the mountains and stuff like that. And it's all getting fucked up by assholes from Texas that want to get rich off destroying land and injecting carcinogens and other cancer-causing agents. See, right there is another fucking terrorist. Into the ground. This is great because this is my, half my commute home from work right here. Because, and there's, if I would have held the camera in the other lane when I'm reviewing this video, I can probably see it. I don't know how many trucks I pass in the other lane. They work non-stop, and every truck that you see the entire day is contaminating water that will never be used again. Someone has to stop these assholes. And see up here in the, I don't know if you can see in this shitty-ass cell phone camera, but way up here, in the front of this line is another frack truck. You could, today was a bad day. You usually pass about, 20 to 30 of them in a 15-mile stretch in one given one direction. It's ridiculous. But okay, there's my 7-minute and 38-second rant. I love all my friends and my girlfriend, and yes, fuck Muslims. I hate Muslims. Goodbye.